Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. Okay. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Oh, wow. Very nice, Virgo. Lots of positive energy here. It's nice. I mean, there could be something negative coming up. Let's hope not. But this could be somebody who you've been in a relationship with. This could be a situationship. This could simply be someone who you've exchanged glances with across a room, and you know that there's something there, but no one's saying anything. Remember, my method is I pick the card on top that has the most amount of energy for me. If anything else is meant to come out once again, it will. Ah, spoke too soon, right? Betrayal. Everything is nice. It's perfect. Everything's nice. But then this has to come up. Of course, this is not your feelings. This is what the other person is feeling. However, some of you may be feeling this as well, simply because of the type of cards that you have here. They're very, these cards are very connected. Both of you are exchanging a lot of positive energy, a lot of love and emotion. That's what's happening here. There is a love and emotion, but there's also a feeling of betrayal. The first card's the strongest. We have here embracing the shadow, followed by beauty, pleasure, love, nourishment, energy, mothering, opening. Then we have betrayal. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Virgo, I know that the situation between us has become very toxic. In a way, it's become very awkward. The environment that exists now is no longer soft and accommodating and nice. It's different. This wouldn't have happened if I hadn't shown you that dark side of myself. Yes, I do have a dark side. Dark love. This is that side of me that's very impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. And I want you to embrace that side of me, even though I know you probably don't want to. But this is what I'm hoping for. I also feel that in this connection, I have understood and realized now that you are somebody who is very beautiful. Somebody who is unique. I admire you. And the things that you say, the things that you do. I do feel that in this connection, there is this realization that it's not only the outside that is beautiful, but on the inside as well. You are equally as beautiful. Your charm, your charisma, your talents, your personality. I do feel that in this connection there has been a lot of pleasure. My heart is happy. My body feels happy. My soul feels happy. This is spiritual pleasure, even physical. And this all feels good because it is that I love you. I'm in love with you. This love is sacred. It is true, it is pure, it is clean. It's been there for quite some time now. And I've realized that you are that one special person that I do want to spend the rest of my life with. You are the complete package. With you, I see that there is a lot of understanding. The type of understanding that exists here is spiritual fulfillment, emotional and physical fulfillment. I feel that in this connection, there is this spiritual aspect. Before I didn't recognize this, but now I do. I see things differently now. I feel different. I feel as though you and I are somehow connected. Wherever you come close, or whenever you come close, my chakra centers come to life and they start spinning a bit faster. My heart skips a beat. And I have realized that no matter how I have behaved, you have always been that person that had received me with open arms, loving arms, sheltering me, protecting me, keeping me safe from all harm. I feel this unconditional love that comes from you. I can sense it. And I see this. Don't think that I don't know that you love me this much. I know that you do. And I do want to open up to you. I want to tell you what it is that I have felt on the inside for so long. But the one reason I don't do this is because we both know that I betrayed you. Your faith, your trust, your love. Back then, it seemed to you as though I'm a stranger, as if you never really knew me at all. Yes, things have been different. Things have changed. But that feeling that I gave to you, where you thought you knew me, you thought you could trust me, you thought you could predict what it is that I was going to say and do. You thought that would always be the same. But it wasn't. And I know that this feels very strange for you, knowing that there is distance between us and that there is this awkwardness. The environment is now no longer soft and sweet. It is quite different. What I want you to know is that I still want to open up to you because I love you. But I find it extremely difficult because things are very awkward between us, especially because I have betrayed you. All right, Virgo, my goodness. The majority of the cards are very sweet. The problem is there is a lot of betrayal here. Somebody here feels so betrayed, backstabbed, and there was genuine love here. There still is. Virgo, it appears here that you love this person too. You love them unconditionally. You have pleasure. You feel that this was the one. You feel a spiritual connection. You wanted to open up to them as well. But things are just so darn awkward right now. It's just not easy getting into that suit again. You just can't. It's not easy for you to fit into that type of environment because it's no longer the same. Things have changed too much. This is what I'm seeing with these cards. Let me know if any of you resonate with this in the comments below. There is a lot of love here, though. Definitely. from this person's point of view, it's a lot of hesitation. Sorry, I'm going to put these back. Just to let you know, it's the Queen of Arrows, then we have the Seven of Cups, and then we have Tradition. I am putting these back because I need to shuffle the cards. That's not an indication to me that they were shuffled properly. All right, so this is the Lover's Path Tarot, and I'm going to pull out one card that lets us know what it is that happened in the first place. Why did things start going downhill in this connection? Not good, Virgo. These are very sad feelings. Oppression is here. Oppression talks about how this person, before things started to go downhill and very sour in this connection, how this person was very depressed. They found that there was a lot of difficulties, and releasing negative energy from them was very difficult. They were feeling very overwhelmed and oppressed by circumstances, even their emotions. At some point in time, they started to feel very confused, and there was an inability to change their life for the better. A pause was needed before they make a move into the next phase of life. Through their situation, they started to feel very overwhelmed. Hidden forces are and were at work. Patience was required in order for the situation to improve. So the situation was very overwhelming. Feeling overwhelmed and oppressed by circumstances or emotions and feeling very confused. That is what happened in this connection. That is why this person was not able to be with you the way that they would like to, or the way that you wanted them to. There were certain things here that were literally beyond this person's control. That's what happened. Now here we also have the Seven of Arrows. Okay, so let's have a look at the Seven of Arrows. Seven of Arrows. This talks about being quite defensive, taking caution, self-protection. This person was feeling quite vulnerable. There was the ability to defend oneself in a very difficult situation. The need for caution and examination. There was a sense of paranoia, feeling defensive, feeling guilty, denying the need for protection. So here we have a situation where there was a sense of paranoia. There was a feeling of being defensive. There was also a feeling of being guilty. This is something that happened. They were denying the need for protection. So this person was depressed, they were upset, they felt victimized a little bit, in their own way. But then, because they were still hurting, they didn't want anybody to help them. So that's just somebody who's stubborn. This person was stubborn. They needed some type of help. They didn't take it. They didn't want it because it made them look less of a person in their point of view. Anybody that gets help from anybody is not less of a person. That makes them very strong because they want to be better than you. This is something that a lot of people need to understand. Anybody, yourself, or anybody that wants to improve themselves or wants to get help, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, never makes anybody weak. It actually makes you wiser. You are stronger, because then you will be better than the rest. This person had a different philosophy at some point in time. They were not in the right state of mind to make those type of decisions. This person had some type of history. Trauma, emotional trauma I'm getting. And so because of the way they felt with their own life and their own situation previously, they behaved in certain ways in this connection with you in a very different way, on a very different level. That's that. So that's one of the reasons, or rather two, why this person was having issues. All right, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot deck. So this will show me any type of plans, actions, or intentions that this person has towards you. Absolutely gorgeous. King of Cups. This person really does love you. Oh my gosh. You make them so emotional. Oh, they love you so much. But they've realized only after they betrayed you that things really should not have been in that way, you know. This person has realized this. This comes first. Okay. We have the Three of Cups. Then we have the Five of Cups, followed by the Six of Wands. Under the bottom of the deck, the Fool card. Okay. This person, Virgo, realizes that you are the love of their life. You have this way of triggering. It's like a puppet. This person's like a puppet, and you hold those strings now. Every time you make a move, or every time you do something, it has an effect on this individual, literally on their heartstrings. You make them feel extremely emotional. They are emotionally addicted to you. Here we also have the Three of Cups. This person does want to be with you. They want to have a good life with you. They want to reconcile. It basically here talks about wanting to come together, reconcile, and joining and having this union. There is this desire to do so with you. Now, this could be just you both. It could be more than two people together. It could be other people involved here, but basically going out, having fun, celebrating. The reason why is because this person has had time to self-reflect with the Five of Cups. They are truly thinking that many things that they did were wrong. They're finally starting to see that their ways were incorrect. They're crying over spilled milk. They're upset about certain things that happened in the past that should never have happened. But they cannot change that. But they're still dwelling on it, you see. It's haunting them. That's why they can't move on. When somebody can't move on from something, it's because it's traumatic. Somebody can do something bad to somebody else. And the person who's a victim definitely feels like the victim, but sometimes even the perpetrator or the person that's done something bad to the person, they too go through trauma. Not everybody. Some people don't have that conscience. They're not exactly human. The feelings that some people get are the feelings of regret, remorse, upsetness. And it goes on and on and on like a circle in their mind, like a cycle. It just keeps going and going. The problem is they start obsessing over it and they don't forgive themselves. They can't forgive themselves. They can't move on. This is exactly what this person feels, Virgo. They hurt you and they feel that it's unforgivable even though they love you so much. They betrayed you and they feel like, how on earth could I have done this to somebody so sweet that has always loved me unconditionally? I do love this person, but how did I do this? Why did I treat this person like this? That's what this person's feeling. And they still, you know, they'll be happy, 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 and then all of a sudden, boom, they're sad again. Then they're happy, happy, happy. It's just something that comes back in their mind. Certain things that they've done in this connection that are really bad. It is haunting them. The word is haunting. Emotional trauma, and it's haunting them. They can't change it. They can't change the past. They know this. What's done is done. What's said is said. Here we also have the Six of Wands. If somebody, which is most likely this person, if somebody had ghosted you or left for quite some time, that particular individual that you are longing for, that you're yearning for, is definitely going to come back into your life, Virgo. They're going to come back victorious. They want to win your heart passionately. and they want to take this leap of faith with you. The Fool card. They don't care where they end up. They just want to be with you. They don't care if they fall off a cliff. They'll get those stretchers and they will walk right towards you. They don't care. They feel at this point they have nothing to lose. They feel like they've lost everything. So they'd rather give it a try and be with you. It's a very daring move. It's a leap of faith. It's also a little foolish, but I wouldn't say it's foolish because this person is a king. They have matured. They're not immature anymore. The funny thing is that their brain is not thinking that straight because they're giddy. They're giddy. They're very, they're walking on air. So like, it's like they're not thinking straight. They have this huge crush on you and their mind just goes blank. They just don't think straight anymore. And then when they do things, they make mistakes, but they don't care because they just want you. They're focused on you, but they still may be making certain mistakes. Remember, this is a Fool card. This is somebody who takes action first and thinks later, which is not truly the best thing to do. Because yes, you can make mistakes like that, right? You don't want to make mistakes. All right, let's have a look at the next set of cards. So do I see this person taking action? Definitely, yes. They're going to take action, but it's going to happen after some time. And the sad thing is that this will occur over time, and it will, that haunting feeling, the bad things that they did to you, that is still going to come back into their mind once in a while. It will happen. For a small portion of you, if you get back together again with this person, do not bring that topic up. I repeat, do not bring it up. This person's already going through it. If you do, they may just end up leaving you because it's too much for them to handle. It's hard enough for them to even reach out to you. So if they do, don't bring out those old stories. Some of us do this. All of us do this. But with this particular situation, it's best to try to leave certain things in the past and just build on the future. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, we have here Archangel answer cards. So these are messages from Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Anything that you need to know in regards to this connection or the situation that you're in. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is a past life spiritual connection. If any of you are interested in a past life reading, I still have those open. I'm still taking orders right now. Some of you may want to know why this person is in your life and what happened in a past life that has led the both of you together in this lifetime. So you can have a look on the website and this will provide you with a bit more clarity. If you are interested, definitely you can place an order. If some of you just want a private reading, right now I'm still doing private readings just to let you know. I have that on my website as well. Private love readings. I do other types of readings, but I'm just overwhelmed right now, so it's hard for me to distribute myself in so many ways. I mean, the thing for me, right, if I was doing this full time, I could probably dedicate more time, but I'm not. I do work somewhere else full time, and then I come home and I do this stuff on the weekends and the evenings. And honestly, I mean, it's hard for me to keep up and do readings for people, but I feel that it's more important for me to keep that open. This is exactly why I opened the express readings. I made those myself so that I could try to get things done a bit faster, but in all honesty, it's still difficult because there's just with the grace of God. There's so many of you, and unfortunately, many people need help, and it just still takes a lot of time. Yes, helpful people. No, be assertive. Yes, helpful people. Okay. I needed to clarify this one. All right. Let's have a look here. So, Virgo, these are messages from Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So they are saying that this is a past life spiritual romantic connection. Yes, it is. You are either twin flames, soulmates, you could be karmic partners, you could be a bit more. The situation will improve within the next few months. Excellent. I'm very happy to see that. They're telling you in the meantime to do that no contact thing that they do. Don't contact this person. Let go of this person, of the situation. Eventually, you're going to get a chance to talk to this person. When you do, be very assertive. Don't be rude, but be assertive. Be firm. Don't bend over backwards to accommodate this person. Do what you think is needed in order for you to stay comfortable. Let this person know what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with. Okay? It is important for you to be assertive. So they're saying no, be assertive. Yes, meaning be assertive. Now, we also have here, yes, helpful people. You probably need to speak to somebody about certain things that have happened in this connection. Helpful people can also be people online. This could be books. This could be a talk show. It could be just relationship videos. But there are certain people or certain resources created by helpful people that you need to look into. Now, we also have here, meditation brings answers under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Many of you have not had time to focus on yourself. Basically, what this card's talking about is praying. In this particular deck, this is the Christ consciousness. The way I do it, I'll teach you what I do. This is what I do. Pray to the Christ consciousness. This is what I do. Through Christ, I get to his Father, Jehovah. He has other names. From there, I call upon Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to guide me and to protect me throughout the entire situation. I also give them permission to help me, but also Jesus and Jehovah have to give them permission to come down and help. There's a little bit of a hierarchy structure here. A little bit of a authority structure. So once that happens, you will start to receive messages. You'll get answers to the questions that you have. Sometimes answers that you weren't even looking for, but you realize, oh yeah, I didn't even know this. And sometimes these answers are brought to you through helpful people. Angels and beings on the celestial plane work in very different kind of ways. Oh, there's so much. There's so many things. There's so many dimensions. There's so many methods. There's so many realities. There's a lot. And one day in the far future, hopefully, I am going to finish that that book that I've been wanting to write about all the pieces of information that I know with the help of my angel guide. She's told me a lot. But there are many realities, okay? There are many things that we can do. But once you connect with the divine on any level, it's kind of like a Wi-Fi connection. You can't see it, but it's there. Once you have this connection, and if you do it almost regularly every day, you will sometimes hear like voices, but you will know that this is not your voice, and you know that it's not a demonic voice either. Voices can sometimes sound very different, but you also get a feeling that there's that intuition. The intuition is your higher self, that is your soul. So meditation could be, or prayer could be, is good for you, okay? You can do this. You could do either meditation or prayer, or you could do both. Eventually, they are saying that the situation is going to improve within the next few months. You need to talk to a few people. They want you to be assertive, and they want you to let go of the situation the way it is right now. Remember, this person is in a state of kind of like, they're not in a state of shock, okay? They're in a state of, where do I go from here? You don't have to wait for them. That's their issue. So you move on the way that you need to. You do you. You need to do what it is that you need to do in order to be the best human being on planet Earth, right? All of us can be, and we are, in our own ways, right? Start working on yourself. Be assertive. If you have any self-confidence related issues, it's time to look into that. Don't bend over backwards. Don't worry that this person is going to fall in love with somebody else or they're going to be with somebody else. Because if they are, then that just means that this individual was not meant for you. Not because you don't deserve this person, but because they don't deserve you. That's why people are taken away from certain people. Your level may be here, the other person's level may be here. There's people that you can get into, like this crowd, right? People are gentle and sweet and healthy. They get into a crowd or with a partner who may be having bad habits. You get into those bad habits. What happens? And I'm not just talking physically. There's physical problems that occur, and with the physical, 100% you get spiritual issues, you get emotional issues, psychological issues. But what would have happened if you would have just avoided that negative energy altogether? You would have been perfectly fine and happy and content with somebody else. But no. You ended up becoming and resonating with this person, forcing yourself to resonate with this person because you were afraid that this person's going to leave you. Some of you, a small portion of you, have really bent over backwards because you're afraid what this person's going to do. It's probably time for you to start letting go of that feeling and starting to be more assertive in your life. We only have one life to live. We got only a certain set of organs, right? A certain set of lungs. There's two. And you got to be careful. I have a cousin, he was born with one kidney, so he doesn't have a set there. But you guys know what I mean. Being assertive is a huge thing. We bend over backwards for people and we become unhealthy emotionally, and we don't even realize it. And it's hard. I know it's hard to let go. But if you really want to test this person, do that. Let go. See if this person sees your value. Do they miss you? Do they finally see that value and that worth? Once they do, they will literally come back to you. And I see that here. There is romance. The situation will improve within the next few months. Virgo, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this resonated with you. And I hope you understand what I'm talking about. You know, it's not that somebody who is dependent and has an addiction is a bad person. I know exactly what addiction is. Demons, evil spirits that come into your mouth, your ears, from your nose. They enter. That's how they enter. They use the excuse. Your third eye opens when you're intoxicated. They use the excuse to enter your body. Whatever you do while intoxicated, part of it is you, a small portion is you. The rest of it is the evil demons and evil spirits that comes inside you. That's why it's very dangerous, because one thing leads to another. When you get into bad company, you do negative things, you attract more negative energy. It gets to the point where at some point people get sick, people hurt themselves, or they hurt others. So it's one thing leads to another. It's best to just nip it right in the bud. But this is why I have the other, and if you feel like you need this, go ahead, go to my website, have a look at the Holy Light package. It's pretty affordable. It's a self-help guide to help you get rid of negative energies from your life, from your home, from around your aura, and inside of your body. And if you want to go a bit further, you don't have to get that one, but then you can get the chakra checkup, and I'll look into your home remotely. I'm able to see around your aura how many negative energies you have, as well as inside of your chakra centers, what you have, how many you have, and I teach you how to get rid of them. Once they're gone, You will be clear of negative energy. Yay. It's important to get rid of negative energy if you wish to manifest anything in your life, because negative energy literally pushes good things away. So this is negative energy. This is positive energy. Positive energy wants to come to you, but then the negative energy pushes it away. And that way, how is anything going to come to you? It won't. So I have certain packages out there, 3 of them mainly, that will allow you and help you get rid of negative energy. That's very, very important because it happens to all of us. And there's many things that cause these. It's not just people that have unhealthy habits. It's not just that. It's many things. It's depression. It's trauma. There's many things that can cause it. Just anger. Somebody else may be angry at you. And just like a flea or a tick, their negative energy jumps from them to you. Because at that moment, you're vulnerable emotionally. I've seen a lot, been through a lot of weird things. So I know this kind of stuff. All right, my dear Virgos. I hope I was able to provide you with the clarity and some guidance that you needed. Let me know in the comments below if any of this resonated. Have a look at my website. If you find anything interesting, you can definitely place an order. All right. You all take care and stay safe. Bye now.